Hi guys, it's Tennille from Paper Milkshake and welcome back to my channel. So I wanted to show you guys a project that I worked on this weekend. I worked on it today. Today is Sunday, and basically I was clearing out my baby's room because we've moved her now into her big sister's room, and I started to create some crafting space for myself, and it's also a study as well. And in doing so, I found my Prima Marketing Dulce collection and decided to have a play with it. So what I ended up making are these acetate shaker embellishment on, and what they basically are, they are a folder that I sewed together, and when you look inside, there's basically a whole bunch of embellishments that my pen pal can use, and they're just really fun. Let me show you the dangly charm first before I take the bow off, the ribbon off. But I added a little pom-pom, my favorite lollipop charms, and this little one that says "Be Mine." So let's just take that beautiful ribbon that I bought from, it's actually yarn that I bought from Spotlight in Australia. And all I did with the front is I stuck one of my favorite acrylic hearts from Crepe Paper All Heart and punched a hole there to loop the ribbon into. And see, if you open this, what we have is three panels of embellishment. So on the inside, I have included some of my favorite butterfly embellishments that I made for my pen pal, and all she has to do is take these out when she wants to use them and fluff up the little wings, and they're ready to go. So there's a packet of it here, and all I've done is just stuck that down with some washi tape. Then I used the Dulce collection to make beautiful little mini bag toppers, and I have been obsessed with making Dulce bag toppers at the moment. I use these tiny little pink doilies. They're about half the usual size, or maybe, maybe 2/3 the usual size. And I've even included this wee little envelope that my friend Anna at Ephemeris32 on Instagram sent to me, and I just thought her little envelopes work so well into this little project. So there we have the packet of bag toppers that my pen pal can just take off like so and use on her projects. Then on this side I have a little packet of cutter parts, which my pen pal can use as project life cards or turn into gift tags. And then I was inspired by Ara at the Paper Treasury, and I think she was inspired by pink and yellow sequins to make these pom-pom pegs, which I think is so cute. I was able to buy these pink little pegs from my local dollar store, and I just hot glued some pom-poms on them, which are in the same color as the Dulce collection. So I just think that's so cool. I would love to receive something like this, just a folder full of embellishments. Now once she has taken everything out, she then has an acetate folder with a shaker panel at the front to use to store her like leftover ephemera or anything else she might like she can hold cutter parts in there. Alicia at Love Letter Generation sent me these acetate pouches before. She made me a couple of acetate pouches. They're not gusseted like these, but they're basically landscape style acetate pouches, and I adore them. She decorated the front of them, and I basically now use them to store my I use one to store my carousel ephemera, and I use another to store my oh, what ephemera did I put in the other one? I can't actually remember. I think it might be All Heart ephemera. Oh, Sunny Days, my Sunny Days ephemera, and they're just really handy to have around, they're just really handy to have around. So let's put that yarn back on, and if you guys like this video, I might make another one using a different collection and do a tutorial style video and walk you guys through how to put these together. But guys, they're an absolute cinch to make. Okay, all you really need is some acetate. I would recommend using a scoreboard because I have a scoreboard, and it was just really good to use to score the fold lines for the gussets, for sort of the spine and the gussets. They're probably the only two things you need. You don't have to fill the front up with you know, sequins if you don't want to. Just a very simple acetate folder will do. So that's the first one, and then I made a second one which is very similar, just a slightly different sequins mix inside. You could, as I have done, use your We Are Memory Keepers crocodile to just round the edges, but you don't really have to. I just did that because generally manila folders have rounded edges, and I just sort of wanted to mimic that, if you like. I've used the same yarn. Use any kind of ribbon you have in your stash. You do not have to use yarn. But I just thought that the fluffiness and the softness of the yarn just went really well with the acetate, the iridescent acetate. So this one is very similar. We again have 3 panels. We've got the butterflies, the bag toppers, the cut apart or project life cards, and the pegs. So everything is removable. Okay, these butterflies are slightly different. I punched a few more today, and I just used that. That is from a pattern paper from the Kiss and Makeup collection by Kendra Dandy, and everything else is just spare paper that I have in my stash, and I just love these pink foiled ones there. Once again, just stuck down with a bit of washi tape, and look at the detail of the sequins behind that. Such a pretty folder to use once you've used up all the embellishments in here. And very, very pleased with how these bag toppers turned out as well. Unfortunately, the cellophane is reflecting off the light, but hopefully you'll be able to appreciate how chunky they are. They're so good to touch and feel. And that heart is also from Anna at Ephemeris 32, as is that teeny weeny tiny little envelope that she made for me. And I've got 2 flowers, including that flower, that are all from the Prima Marketing Dulce collection. Stunning flowers that they came with. Absolutely love the pattern on this one. And the gemmies, those gemmies that you see, they're also from Prima Marketing Dulce. Everything else are either chipboards or stickers or ephemera. You can even see a little puffy sticker behind there. And then all I did with the cut aparts is I just popped them into a little poly bag or cello bag, and I had some beautiful sequins mix from one of my pen pals that I threw in there because, wow, it just adds a little cute touch to it, don't you think? And that beautiful bingo iridescent cut apart. So this basically kind of forms part of my cut apart challenge as well. I think this would be number 7 that I'm up to now. So a whole bunch of cut aparts in there. And here we are, those pegs once again. So that just pops off. You can just pop that off and use those embellishments. So let's fold this one back up. I'll tie this back on, and then I'll show you the charms that I've added on to this. Oh dear. And isn't this acetate just stunning? I love the pearlized iridescent effect. It just adds such a whimsical touch to all my projects. Okay, so on this I have hung a little pink macaron charm, so cute. A pink seashell with gorgeous little sequins inside and glitter. Don't think that's focusing very well. And a blue lollipop charm, because there is some blue in the Dulce collection. And then once again, that's that little not acetate, the resin heart inside there. So that's it, guys. Look how chunky and lovely they are. They're about passport size, I would guess, but a little bit longer and narrower than a passport planner. Hope you enjoyed these, guys. If you liked this video, please do give it a thumbs up and comment below if you'd like me to do a tutorial making one of these on YouTube. I appreciate everyone's support, and I hope you are all staying healthy and safe, and that you are not hoarding toilet paper, because that's just mental. Have a great one, guys. Bye.